Uncle Paddy Hogan, was my uncle. He's married to my mother's sister, and his father was working for Guinness Brewery, and he was a cooper. He made the barrels, and at that time they owned their own tools, and they apprenticed to a cooper, that was a master cooper, I would expect they were called. And when my uncle Paddy left school, probably at about 15 or 16, he went to work for Guinness Brewery as a cooper. He apprenticed as a cooper, and he worked there until the time came when when technology brought in the metal barrels, and then they had to let the coopers go. But they offered them positions working in different areas in the Guinness factory, in the organisation. So my uncle was offered a position travelling around England, checking on quality control, on how how Guinness was being presented to the English in the English pubs. And he would go in and he'd order a Guinness, and he'd check how the Guinness was poured to see if it was done properly. And if it was, he'd leave, and he'd leave gifts like that glass there that would be. They had towels. They had little statues with the toucan. That's one of the statues that they have. And he'd leave those gifts. And if the Guinness was not being presented properly, he'd train the person on, or the business, on how to correctly pull a pint and serve it to the customer.